All right, guys, thanks for showing up. Rat Rob Bob Bills and a little shop where dreams come true. Today, we're gonna start something big. We're gonna do a 3-part series on getting bullet wired up. Yeah, we're gonna get it wired up front to back, lights shining, engine making thunder, the whole 9 yards. But it's gonna be a 3-part series. The first video, we're gonna start working on the dash and some of the light wiring and stuff like that to get started. Stand by. Yeah, I gotta get gator bait out of the way. I had gator bait in here for a trickle charge. Speaking of charge, we fix to charge up bullet and get her throwing sparks or something. We're gonna do something even if it's wrong. See if I can get Red to help out. Oh man, this is gonna be great. You hear me? Gonna be great, all right. I can see it right now, Bob. Gonna have the whole shop lit up like 4th of July. All right, if you guys are with me, let's rock. Get this thing wired up. First and most important, well, kind of important, I'm gonna pull the gauge panel out and get it on a bench and get it wired up and yeah, that. Man, I just can't wait till we get to the last video of the series to see this thing make thunder. So I got my Rockville rock ship here. I'm gonna play some music in the background, play some of my tunes. What do you think? Let's see what happens. Let's see, turn it on. Long press. There we go.
Play by TF card.
That's what I'm talking about. Now we're rock. Well, first thing I'm gonna need is some wire. Yeah. Check this out. I started with one roll and it turned into a spaghetti factory. Look at that. Well organized, like a can of worms. Oh, hey, by the way, ladies, I had Red trim my sideburns of my beard. How bad did you screw it up? Leave me a comment and let me know. Well, that's the best I could do, Bob, with these old bony fingers you gave me. Yeah, Lisa got a description for what black wire ground, okay? Need ground wire for all gauges, all tied together, and have one ground wire under the dash to hook up. Red, 12 volt, yep. Yellow, backlight, white, adjust. Oh, that's the white one's gonna be the tricky one. Yeah. Same, then we got sensor wires. Man. All right, I quit. Call a wiring technician. Start with the ground wire. I got them all going to one. I don't know if that's right or not, but hey, we'll make it work. See, I'm gonna need a bigger heat shrink. Something like that. Short black wire to tie them all in. If that music's too loud, y'all let me know. I'll turn it down. Next video. Okay, let's see if I can pull this off. I guess I'll do. I got a big connector there. I might want to do something like this. Maybe if it'll go in there. Yep. I used to solder my wires, but man, this crapper here, it's just good or better than solder, I'm telling you. Better. All right, we're gonna do this, I think. Right here. Come on, dude. Yep. Yep. That's right. That'll work. All right, let's do it. Let's make it even better. Maybe. Could fit over that. Yep. All right. Hope I didn't miss none. 3, 4, I got 6 of them, yep. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Hey, I got the ground. I'm almost done. All right, let me stop right here for a second and scold y'all for a minute. Most of y'all already know I created a new YouTube channel, the Country Rock Machine Goldmine. That's where I park my AI content. Why? Evidently, a lot of you guys don't like AI in your hot rods. Well, I don't blame you. Yeah, and I don't want to junk up Rat Rob Bob Bill's channel with AI if a lot of you don't like it, so there's that. But hey, check this out. I got almost 100,000 subscribers sitting right here, and only a tiny handful, a little bit tiny handful of you guys signed up on my other channel. I mean, you guys hate it that bad, but the math just don't add up. So tell me straight up, is it the name or the AI, or you think if you guys subscribe to it, your toaster's gonna start talking back to you? Anyways, drop a comment, let me know why. I mean, I ain't mad, just confused. Yeah, I mean, I built it for you guys that like AI, and you left me hanging like a bad ground wire. Speaking of ground wires, let me make sure Bullet's got one, or we're gonna be in the dark really quick. Hey, I got the ground, I'm almost done. All right, red. Red 12-volt DC. 9 to 32-volt DC. Yeah, red. Hook all the red together now. Man, this is gonna be a mess, but I think I might can make it work. We're gonna make this work. I think it might work. Yeah, I think this just might work. Yeah, I know some of you guys don't like that screaming country rock music, so that's why I got it down low. I don't know what to tell you. That's my kind of music, so there's that. We rocking. we're getting a lot of wires here now. Good thing I didn't have 7 gauges. Yeah, 6 is enough. See if I can get one of you guys on there. Need kind of a big one. Bigger. I don't think that's big enough. Yeah, it is. Squeeze it tight. It ain't. I mean, that's better than solder. I mean, it's just good, a lot quicker. It works just as good. So that's what I'm going with. All right. The heat shrink on there before I go any further. I could probably put it on after I get the red wire on, but just in case. All right. Oh, blue, yellow backlight. I think I don't got yellow backlight. I think I'm gonna tie that into ignition, so I won't have it complicated when I turn the headlights on. I mean, when I turn the switch, ignition switch on, the backlights are on, gauges are on, and yeah, that'd make it less complicated, maybe. So, but right now, let's just get the red wire. Because if you have a bad ground, you're gonna have lights bright as the 4th of July 1 second, and dark as a dead possum the next second. Well, that ain't red wire, but it's close enough. I don't know, let me see if I can find it. All my spaghetti in my box full of spaghetti, I'll be able to find a red roll wire. Hey, found a red. Got red wire. This, man, this, you talking about some good wire. This coming that Mitsubishi I built before I even started YouTube. Some of you might have got a glance at red Mitsubishi. It had a V6 front wheel drive. I converted it to a 351 Windsor stroker motor, rear wheel drive. Anyway, I rewired it. I pulled all the wire out, and that thing had, I don't know how much wire, but it was a real small wire. But man, you talk about some good wire. That's some good stuff. Yeah, I got a red wire right there. I better do the same. Double it up. It's a little bitty wire, but them lights, I mean them gauges and them backlight, none of that takes much juice, so. Like that. You cut it right there for now, be fine. Make sure it don't come apart. Man, that's good. I ain't going nowhere, you hear me? I don't need that, but it looks cool. All right. Got the hot in the ground. We're really getting done now. I'm gonna take the rest of the day off of pay. No, just kidding. Yeah, I ain't happening right now. Red, all right, now what? Now what, Bob? Okay, yellow. Yeah, we're gonna hook all the yellow to the red with the red. So I'm gonna hook them all. I'm gonna make them separate though. But under the dash, I'll probably hook the red and the yellow wire together, and I'll have the option of hooking the yellow separate to something if I have to, need to in the future. Yellow. I gotta get this organized. I gotta get it organized though. Hang on a minute. This don't have a sensor wire. It's GPS. Well, I think that's what it is. Yeah, that's GPS. Oh yeah, right there. The sensor hook's right there. Got it. All right, next. RPM signal. Hopefully I'll hook that to the tack, but it's got a magnetic sensor that probably go on the crankshaft or somewhere. That might be complicated. All right, let's get all yellow hooked up. I promise you this might be neat when I get done. We'll find out soon enough. Engines growl in the smoky air. It's gonna be great. Harleys roar like they just don't care. Big trucks lifted, headlights glare. Under the warm moonlight, stars above shining bright. Mirrors travel, we're alright. The night is ours. Man, that looks like a mess. Wild moonlight. One thing about it, if it quits working, I know how to go in there and fix it. Oh, that's too big. Too big. Perfect. Fire crackles, shadows dance. It's all life out there. Now I need yellow wire. Haha, got one. Kind of big though. See if I get a lot of them. Haha, perfect. Yep. Man, I got some good music, guys. I don't know if you... Y'all leave me some comments. I know some of you don't like it, some of you do. But, you know, y'all leave me some comments and let me know. Country Rock Machine Goldmine Bandcamp, if you want to listen. Free to listen, cheap to download. Give it a test pull. Yep, we good. Cut it off back here. Get in there, right there. All right, yellow wire. All right, what's the blue wire for? Adjust, man, that's gonna. Blue RPM signal. Blue signal input. That's all pressure. Signal input. Fuel gauge. White. Adjust. White adjust. white adjust, white adjust. That's for backlight. Man, I don't know what to do about that. All right, we're getting close though. So I bought these wire connectors off of eBay over 2 years ago, and I never used them because they're really small parts. I'm handicapped, no feelings in my finger. Got one missing there. It's really hard to put this stuff together, and it didn't come with any instructions. But after a few hours of practicing, I finally got a successful one with this little two wire. It's going to be going to my gauges, ground and battery wire, ignition wire. So now I need a 4 one for the instrument lights, oil sender, fuel sender, and temp sender. So I got lucky. I got the 2 wire one done. I'm gonna try a 4 wire one now. But man, this stuff, like I said, is real little parts and it's really hard to. It's a really complicated process, but I think I got it figured out. I ain't got the exact right tool to do it with, but I got enough to get her done. Get that crimp tight on the copper wire. Get this one bent around to cramp onto the insulation of the wire. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't got the right tools. It's not the perfect thing here, but I think I can make it work. I think this might work. Yep, little bitty parts, handicapped fingers. Yeah, like I said, it took me several hours. Well, probably actually 3 or 4 hours to figure out how to do this without instructions. So there's that. And then remembering exactly how it goes in here. Let's see, this is gonna be the male side. So this is only can go one way, either one way or the other. Like I said, it's kind of hard to figure out exactly which way it goes. If you get it in there and it kind of clicks in and it won't pull out, you probably got it right. I got that one in. And on the female side, you gotta make sure you get it in the right hole. So I got this is gonna go like this, so I need the female on this side. Yeah, like I said, got some really small dents in that catches. Well, I'll show you in a minute what happens there when I get ready to put this together, but you gotta get them turned the right way. Let's see, I can use this one as an example of which way I need to go with it. No, I can't either. I didn't got all the stuff in. See, I got locks in, insulated, waterproof. So I need to figure this out without that one as a reference. So bear with me. Like I said, it got to be turned the right way. See, I'm wrong already. Now I got it. I think that's wrong, and that's right. Yeah, real fun. Welcome to Hot Rod Building. This ain't 101. I'm not teaching you how to do this. I'm just showing you the struggle I'm having to make this happen. But I want my dash gauge panel. I want to be able to, if I need to work on it, I want to be able to just unscrew it and unplug the wires instead of having to cut wires and redo them and all that mess. So, and it won't go in because this here is not squeezed tight enough. Like I said, it's a learning process. Oh, it's almost in, but I think I got to turn it 180 and get this little tab down a little tighter right there. Yeah, right. Got to make sure it's in the right hole. Line up with the yellow on that side. Get in there. Oops, wrong. Either I got it wrong, I think I got it right, but it don't want to go in. There it is. Yep, it's in there, locked in right there. All right, that's just a simple process to show you that. I got different color wires I'm gonna use for the other 3. I'm gonna get those in, then I'll show you the next step. All right, now I got all the wires in, both sides. Made sure this clips over that little knot. So you gotta make sure you got the wires lined up right. I got yellow, I got it in the right holes. I got them in place. Now, next step is take these things, you got two, one for each. This was confusing to me because I didn't know which one went where, but that one goes in here and this one goes in here. So these little tabs go in these little holes, and they go down. They got a little lock in there that locks to make sure those wires don't slip out. So that's how that works, I reckon. Like I said, I'm handicapped. It ain't easy. The two wire one was hard enough. This 4-wire one is going to be a little bit more complicated to get in, probably. I got it started. Make sure it's right. Shove it in there all the way. Ain't wanting to go in. Something ain't right. Got to be all the way flat. This wire here might be in too far. I see it sticking out right there. Maybe not. Let me start over. They all look good. Like I said, complicated learning process right here. I should have started doing this when I was a young man. I know how to do it by now. But hey, you can do it, but you gotta want it real bad. I want it real bad so I can unplug that gauge panel if I need to take it out. Instead of cutting wires and then have to redo them and put it back in. I ain't wanting to go in all the way. All right, what I do wrong? Somebody help me. I need help. I need to master. Oh, there, it's gonna go. I think. I ain't wanting to lock in though. Maybe some pliers. Maybe I need to force it. Yeah, forcing it is probably not a good idea. It should snap in there. The 2-wire one just kind of snapped in. This one don't want to go in and snap though. Yeah, something ain't right. Let me start over. My 2-wire one, it ain't quite all the way down either. And so I think that's gonna have to work. All right, the next one is a different thing here. Like I said, I'm handicapped, hard to do. Take a little screwdriver, start working it down in there, and it'd go in and snap in. And those little fingers get in there, go in there and lock against these things. Like I said, it's a tedious process. But that should plug in now. Let's see. Yep. I got my wires in order. It unplugs without nothing falling out. The last thing to do is take these little rubber water seals. Take your screwdriver and shove them down in there. Just like that, on all the wires. I got them sort of wired up. I got labels on all the wires for what they go to. And I got them hooked to a battery so I can see what they do and what the lights look like. When I first hooked them up, the lights were like different colors. And these white wires, if you touch the white wire to the ground, like for that light, they got one for each one, except for these two big ones got a button on the back. It makes it complicated. But anyway, you touch that white wire to the ground and it changes the color. So you keep touching it till you get the right color you want. I set the color all to blue, every one of them. And I want to see if it's gonna hold that one. I cut the juice off right now, there's no juice going to it. So I'm hooked the juice up and see what we got. It's kind of hard to do to hold the camera at the same time, but I'm gonna try it. Black wire. Yeah. Got the bolts. Lights. Nope. What happened? All right, what happened to my lights? Let me fix it. All right, now the lights is on. I don't know if you see it or not, but they blue. See, I can reach back there on the button on that one and change the color. See if you see it. Can't see it. Yeah. For those two, then the little ones that got a white wire, you touch that to the ground and it does the same as match the button on that to change the color. So I let them sit for a little while with no power, and I hooked it back up and they all come back blue. So that's what I wanted to be, blue. Yeah, you can see it with, hey, it's gonna be great. And the good thing is, ain't no smoke coming out of it nowhere. So no sparks, no smoke. So it's gonna be great, you hear me? I wanna hook the GPS sensor up and get on gator bait and run down the driveway with this on the seat or somewhere and see if the GPS mile per hour works. It should be interesting. Like gator bait needs a bath. Anyway, I got my gauge pod there, hooked up, lights on. I got the sensor up there on the dash. Let's see if it works. Get old gator bait fired. Here we go. Right or not, but it works. See if it works in reverse. Yep. Yeah, it works. I don't think it's right though, because I had gator bait like wide open and it wasn't showing. Well, I don't know. It was close to 30, showing close to 30 miles. That's probably about right. But anyway, it works. So that's a good sign. So I need to tidy these wires up a little bit and stick this thing back, this gauge panel back in the dash. And I got all my wires labeled to be hanging out underneath the dash, labeled so I know where they go. So, except for the white wires to swap. Yeah, for the light, change light color, I don't know what to do with that yet. We'll figure it out. Yep, started with one roll. Turned into a spaghetti factory. But I got my dash panel wired up with plugs, labels on all the wires. Looks like a spaghetti factory, but a little bit organized spaghetti factory anyway. So let me stick it to the dash and see if we can get the dash, see if we can get the gauge lights work. Okay, so this might be a complicated process. But we're gonna see if we can make it happen. Put that in there first. These, I don't know, hopefully I won't never have to use them, but I'm just gonna kind of just stick them in there just in case I can still get to them from under the dash if I need to. Change the color on the lights. All right, got something I ordered somewhere. There we go. Got her done. Get some screws in it. A little to the side. Red didn't get the holes completely lined up. Man, I don't know better let him fool with it. Hey, this is gonna be great. Gonna be great, you hear me? Yep, got that hole off a little bit. Red, you fired. Problem is a dash. This part is kind of curved and this is straight, so I got a little gap under each side there I got to deal with. But I'm gonna just let it. It'll be fine. Gonna be fine. Gonna be great. All right, let's put some power to it. See what we got. Yep, got my wires hanging down here. Should be a piece of cake. See what we got. Let's see. I got the gauge lights and the power to the gauges hooked up in one wire right here. Ground. Ha ha. Should be all blue. Yep. Volt gauge. Got 12 volts in the battery. Blue gauges. It's been overnight and it's still blue, so I don't have the GPS sender hooked up. I need to hook it up. I don't know where I'm gonna put it outside yet. I don't know, so I'll probably just hook it up and let it hang somewhere under there, tie it up or whatever, till I figure out where I'm gonna put it. I don't want it. It don't look good there because I got to put a screw. Got to get a screw in it to hold it down, all that mess. So yeah, that'd be another day for that. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. But we got gauges and we got gauge lights. Man, is that cool? What? First lights in the car. First time it's lit up with anything. Man, that's a lot of work. I'm taking the rest of the day off of pay. Hey, it's gonna be great. You hear me? Okay, we're gonna wrap up this video. In the next video, I'm gonna be continue wiring, start wiring tail lights and headlights and engine. That was a lot of work getting that dash panel. I didn't think it was gonna be that much. I thought the first video of the series, by the way, gonna be 3-part series or 2 or 3, I don't know. But anyway, I thought the first part I'd get a lot more done, but man, them little plugs, them little plugs, it took me a long time to figure that out. I kind of threw a monkey wrench in the process, but I got her done. And but yeah, it took more time I thought. So the next video is gonna be more wiring on bullets. So y'all be sure and stay tuned. And hey, you guys that don't like AI, subscribe to Rat Rob Bob Bills, because there's no AI on this channel. It's on my other channel, just so you know. All right, appreciate you. See you next time.
Hum like a storm in the night, stretching shadows under the fading light. Hot girls laughing, wind in their hair. Freedom's a scent you can taste in the air.